Hello everyone, welcome back with the additional. Not in today's newspaper on Monday, October the 16th, 2023. Now it's the edition of the Saturday and Sunday, the weekend edition, 14 or 15 October 2023. We have 3 puzzles left in this weekend edition, because in today's newspaper we have no extra puzzle, no extra additional. So I've decided to solve the rest of the puzzles of the weekend edition, and we have a letter Sudoku left, the 2 stars puzzle left, and the jigsaw Sudoku left. But first, let me start with the letter Sudoku. This will be number, let me see which number it will be. 7282, yeah. This will be 7282. And before I start, I always count the printed, in this case, letters. Those are letters, not digits. 27 printed letters. And the letters that I can use are, we have 9 letters here: the R, the D, the O, the E, the Dutch Y, the U, the V, the H, and the N. And the goal is to solve this word in this row. It's a Dutch word. After I've solved this, I will translate this in English. Alright, so let's get started. Let me see. Let me see. How about the letter, the N in this column, the N in the column next. So the last column, the only 2 places left for the N should be here or there. We see an N in this row. No N there. N should be there. And then in this row, the N in the last row, so the row between. The only 2 places left for the N should be here or there. We see an N in this column, middle column, no N there. N should be there. Now I cannot continue with the N, I believe. How about the letter? Well, we have a pair. The U and N in this row, the U and N in the middle row. So in the row above, the only 2 places left for the U and N goes in those 2 boxes as a pair, U and N. Need an E here. And I need a V here. Yeah, 3 missing letters in this big square. 2 of those missing letters are the E and the V. We have an E and a V in this column, so no E and a V in this box. E and a V goes in those 2 boxes as a pair. E and a V, E and a V. We have an E in this second column, no E there. E should be here and a V goes there. So 1 letter is missing in this big square for letter. I believe that letter, oh no, the R is missing. Yeah, the R is missing. Okay, so 2 missing letters in this column for letters. O is missing, and the Dutch Y is missing. We have an O in this row, no O there. O should be here, and the Dutch Y goes there. Alright, so we have a Dutch Y in this row, the Dutch Y in the last row, so the row between. The only place left for the Dutch Y should be here. Dutch Y in this column, Dutch Y in the middle column, so the column next, the only 2 places left for the Dutch Y should be here or there. We have a Dutch Y in this row, no Dutch Y there. Dutch Y should be here. The Dutch Y in this row, the Dutch Y in the middle row, so the row above, the only 3 places left for the Dutch Y should be here or there. We have a Dutch Y in this column, no Dutch Y there. Dutch Y in the column next, so no Dutch Y there. So the only place left for the Dutch Y should be here. The Dutch Y in the first row, Dutch Y in the second row. So the third row, the only 2 places left for the Dutch Y should be here or there. We have a Dutch Y in this column, second column, so no Dutch Y there. Dutch Y should be here. And all the Dutch Y's are used. I can't see. Letter number 1, Dutch Y, okay. How about these two missing letters? Those missing letters are the O is missing here, and the letter, I believe the D is missing. O and a D, O and D. Well, cannot fill this yet. Let me mark those two boxes. Here also two missing letters in this row. For letters, D is missing, and the letter H is missing. H, D and H, D and H. Well, cannot fill this yet. Need to mark those two letters. Okay. Then, yeah. How about the letter? Well. N. V. Yeah. You. Okay. You. About here, you. How about V. E. Come on. Need an O here. Need a V here. I'm thinking. Yeah. H. Don't have the H here. And then N. The D. Yeah. No D here. D should be here. No D here. D should be here. Come on. This is taking too long. E. U. I'm stuck. Need a V here. Need a V there. Need a V here. V. Yeah. Well. We have the N here. We have an N there. Do we have a pair here? N could be here. Yeah. Come on. The R in this row, the R in the middle row, so the row above, the only two places left for the R should be here or there. We see an R in this column, no R there. R should be there. Alright. Need the E here. Need the E there. 4 missing letters in this big square. One of the missing letters is the E. We have an E in this column, no E in these two boxes. So the E could be here, could be there. E in one of those two boxes in this row, E in the middle row, so the row above. The only two places left for the E should be here or there. We see an E in this column, no E there. E should be here. E. How about here? The O is missing here. And the letter H is missing. O and H. O and the H. Well, it will be difficult. O and the H. O-D-H, O-D-H. Ah. 3 missing letters in this big square. One of the missing letters is D. We have a D in this column, so no D in this box. So the D could be here, could be there. D in one of those two boxes in this column, D in that column. So the column between the middle column, the only place left for the D should be here. So the H is missing. The U is missing. Well, we have a U in this column, no U there, so the U could be here, could be there. And we have a R is missing here. The R. Need a U here. U, okay. Need a V here. Come on, U, V, and need an H here. Yeah. 3 missing letters in this column. Those missing letters are the U is missing, the V is missing, and the H is missing. U, V, H, U, V, H, U, V, H, U, V, H. And look, we have a V and H in this row, so no V and H in this box. V and H goes in those two boxes as a pair, V and H. So one letter is missing in the middle column from the letter U. The U in the third row, U in the second row. So in the first row, the only two places left for the U should be here or there. We see a U in the last column, no U there. U should be here. Then, well. It's E. Okay, how about the O? Yeah. 4 missing letters in this big square. 2 of those missing letters are the, well, wait. Need a O here. O and H. Could be here, no. Well, I need to think. But we have an E in this column, E in the middle column, still the column next. Only 2 places left for the E. Could be here, could be there. Need an R here. R in this column, R in the column next. On last column, the only 2 places left for the R. Could be here, could be there. Need a V here. V. The D and the H. Alright, come on. This is taking too long. Need a O here. Need a R here. Need an N here. Oh, we have an N. Well, N in this column. N in the middle column, so the column next. Oh, only 2 places left for the N. Could be here, could be there. Okay. No D here. Need an O here. V, V, the V, 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 V. I need an O here. O in this row, O in the row below. So last row, there are only 2 places left for the O. Could be here, could be there. Come on, come on, come on. This is taking too long. Taking too long. V. The U and N. Need an N here. This is the D. The D. Well, we have 4 missing letters in this big square. One of the letter is one of the missing letters, the D. We have a D in the last row. No D in these 2 boxes. So the D could be here, could be there. So here can be a D, so the D should be here. Can be a D, so the D, and here can be a D, so the D should be here. Well, this is difficult. This is difficult. D. Come on, come on, come on. H, no H. H should be here. H. D, H, O, and V is missing here. H. D, O. H. We have an H here. H, H. D, O, H. And the V is missing. O and a V here. Well, 4 missing letters in this row. One of the missing letters is the V. We have a V in this row, so no V there. So the V, and we have a V in the middle row, so no V there. So the V could be here, here, or there. E, V is missing. Need an H here. Need an H here. Could be an H here. H, H, H. E, H, E, V. And the D is missing. The D. Here can be a D because we have a D in this column. No D there. So the D, E should be here. The D. Yeah. Cannot be here, the D. I've marked those 2 boxes, O and a D. So this box should be an O then. That box should be a D then. So 1 letter is missing in this row for the letter. I believe the letter H is missing. H in this row, H in the middle row. So the row above, the only place left for H should be here. 1 letter is missing in this big square. I have a letter O. O in this column, O in the middle column. So the column next, there are only 2 places left for the O. Goes together with the E as a pair. The other pair, here we have the V and H. Other pair should be the letters R, and the N is missing, R and N. So 1 letter is missing here in this column for letter, I believe the H should be here. So 2 missing letters in this big square for letters U is missing. And the letter R is missing. The R. Okay. H in this column, H in the column, sorry, H in the last column, H in the column next. So that column, only 2 places left for the H should be here or there. We see an H in this row, no H there. H should be here. So 1 letter is missing here. Should be the D. Here can be a D because we have D in the last row. D should be here. So 2 missing letters in this big square for letters O and the V is missing. V here. O and a V. E and a V. Okay, here can be a D. No D here. Alright. So we have D in this row, D in the last row. So the row between the only place left for the D should be here then. Need an O here. How about the V? Well, we have a V in this column, V in the second column. So the first column, the only 2 places left for the V should be here or there. We have a V in one of those 2 boxes in the last row, so no V there. V should be here. So we have 2 missing letters now. The R and the U. R and the U. I know the word. But let me continue. O and the V. Well, we have here 4 missing letters. Oh, no. We have an O here. I've overlooked this O. O and a V. We have O in the last column. No O there. O should be here and a V goes there. So here cannot be a V. Could be a D and a E. Alright. Okay. V and the H. O and the E. R and the N. To one of the missing letters in the last row is the letter H is missing here. H. Yeah, need a H here. Here we have the D and the V are missing. D and a V. D and a V. We have a V in the third row. No V there. V should be here and the D goes there. So here 2 missing letters. The E and the D. E and the D. We have a D in this column, so no D there. D should be here. And the E goes there. Alright, so 2 missing letters in this column for the letters. O is missing. And V is missing. We have a V in the third row, no V there. V should be here and O goes there. 2 missing letters in this big square for letters O, R and the E. R and the E. We have an E in the first row, no E there. E should be here. R goes there. R and the N. We have an R in the first row, no R there. R should be here. N goes there. V and H. We have a V in the second row, no V there. V should be here. H goes there. O and E. We have an O in the third row, no O there. O should be here and the E goes there. 1 letter is missing in the third row for the letter N is missing, I believe. N here. U and N, we have N in the second column, no N there. N should be here. U goes there. R and the U, we have a U in the second column. No U there. U should be here. And R goes there. In 24 minutes. Wow. The word is vrijhouden. In English, keep free. Keep free. Wow. In 24 minutes. Wow, 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 wow. Because for letter Sudoku, I need 15 to 20 minutes. So overtime. One letter is missing in this big square for letter R. Two missing letters in this big square for letters H and U is missing. We have a U in this column. No U there. U should be here. H goes there. And H in the third column, H in the second column. So in the third column, no, first column, the only two places left for the H should be here or there. We have a H in the second row, no H there. H should be here. One letter is missing in this row, first row for letter O. Two final letters in this big square for letters. R is missing, and D is missing. R and a D. We have R in this column, second column, no R there. R should be here. And the D goes there. Well, 26 minutes. Well, but we solve it again, and I like this one, yes, I really do. Do you think so? Thumbs up, otherwise thumbs down. You can also download this PDF file so you can make it or solve it by yourself. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in a minute with the other two puzzles. Until then, bye-bye for now.